All right, folks. So here it is. To me, ETH has bottom. When it was, I think, somewhere around here, when it fell to close above, to me, this has been the critical zone this entire time, which has been 0.030. You can go back in the ETH channel, and you're going to see why I kept saying that zone. I've been saying that for a while. And it's maintaining a higher low from here. When it was here, I felt that it was going to wick into this zone here. Now from here, it did wick, it popped back up. So this to me, this here was not expected. I thought it was going to hold. This candle here to me signifies the bottom is in for ETH BTC. This is the same candles that you saw last March. This is basically the capitulation or whatever you want to call it candle. You go to last March, every single alt did this. Every single alt that's reversed has done some similar candle pattern. Just go back and just go look at the charts. So this has been my most accurate chart. Okay, when ETH was around here, I had it breaking down. I guessed lucky, and then I was trying to figure out where was the man. Eventually, I settled around this area. I came near it, and it pumped here. It fell to close. It closed down. It pumped. It fell to close. Now it closed. This is good to go. I don't care what people say. ETH is good to go in a monthly. It's just a matter of buying the dips. And right now is a resistance. This is heavy resistance straight across. So we're going to see a dip. On that dip, I don't expect that dip to be below 0.3461. If it does, the lowest I see it going is right there, 0.033. From here, it has a dip, and it's just going to have a crazy expansion. It's going to be a crazy impulse like this. This to me tells me that this pattern from here to here, if you draw two diagonal lines, let me draw it right now, different colors. This to me tells me this is some form of accumulation, or some form of give an indication that the downtrend has been reversed. Okay, I'm seeing these patterns. These we're supposed to call rising west, or whatever you want to call it. In the bear market, they will break down. In the bull market, these things are popping up. That's the same thing that I see in the BTC chart that I showed you guys on the channel. It can go like this before it's going to have a crazy expansion. This chart here, these basically cone-shaped parallel channel, has happened. Started noticing this pattern in a few alts. When they break out of this cone-shaped parallel channel, the expansion is ridiculous. So that's what my theory with swipe. A swipe is going to take a little longer to play out. Same thing with ETH. It's going to take a little long to play out, meaning that we have a dip. It's just going to go here. So we're going to have little pumps here and there. And I believe we might be days or weeks away from a crazy alt rally, or we might have to wait after the summer. But to me, this here, we're going to have a dip. We're going to have a nice pump. But I don't think we're going to have the crazy expansion that I imagine, which is going to be something that is going to retest these previous highs and is going to go higher, in my opinion. I think that's what happens. I think it's going to be later on this year. If BTC keeps going sideways for another week or two, we could have some crazy pumps across the board. One theory is that's one. Second one is BTC pumps all the way to 100K. We have a retracement back to these levels. Well, as I said, I don't expect anything below 0.354. The other thing is they could retrace back to these levels, just go sideways, and then once BTC is around 120K, we're going to have ETH just go bananas. I do believe the alts are going to go crazy. One of my friends keeps telling me that this is not the crazy alt season, not yet, but this is a taste of it. So just go look at XBS. Let's go look at XBS, and this is basically the theory what I've been saying on these funnel patterns. This one here happened, I think it happened on the daily, on the weekly. So this is basically it, guys. I'm seeing a lot of this going on. If you go back and you go look at some of these charts, we're having some sort of upward funnel type price channel, and then you have a crazy expansion. And I believe that's what ETH is going to do. Okay, so it's more apparent here. So here's a little more apparent. Okay, this is basically what I'm seeing in a lot of charts. I've had this crazy pump. This is basically what I'm seeing. Okay, so now that you've seen that, I know I've gone too much, but let me go into swipe. So this is what I'm thinking about swipe. Now, again, this is my theory on swipe. I could be crazy, but I believe swipe is going to have a nutty expansion of that sort. Okay, which chart that I looked at. Quarterly looks insane. Okay, I believe from here some sort of channel, rising wedge, a dip, and I believe it's gonna have a crazy expansion. I do believe $17 to $10 will be hit, and anything above that is gonna be gravy. Okay. All right, that was not a great example on swipe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I was watching at their which was that, the monthly? I know it was one that I was watching, but you see this guy's, again, in a bear market, this would have been some sort of rising wedge. We expect a big correction. I expect the dips possibly through 8 before it continues higher, and these targets are going to be hit. And for swipe, I'm not selling anytime soon. I'm hoping these cats from BNB and XBS just pump the shit out of it, man. Look at this crazy volume monthly. This is insane. So I don't think this is where it ends. So going back to this one, all right? So I showed you XBS, which was a better example. A lot of charts are doing this, man, printing some sort of rising wedge or funnel price action. But to me, it's this right here. It's this candle here. This candle here, and then this zone here. This zone here has been critical. You see the zone? This zone led to the sell-off. A later time is heavy supply zone. A later time will be a support, and that's basically what it did. It tried to flip once, twice, nasty sell-offs on both times. Third time it regained it, is good to go. Ethxbt, buy the fucking dips, guys. Buy the dips. I really believe the bottom is in for XBTC as a matter of being patient, and this stuff is gonna rocket.